Hey guys, it's me again. I'm back with another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Um, yeah, that's it. There's the intro. In the last episode, we started out in a dungeon, finished clearing that out. That was pretty intense. We got some pretty good loot, as you guys can see. For those of you that didn't watch, I'm giving you a bit of a rundown. We found some treasure off in this abandoned portal over there. It is nighttime, so the deadlies are out. And then we found this really cool spot. I wanted to do something different. Normally I do a cabin base or a treehouse base or something like that. So this time I'm doing like a cave base, like a hobbit hole. But I wanted to find a good spot, and I found this really cool spot with a waterfall and a little indent in the mountain. And we dug in here, and we just started like the layout. And I've already kind of got an idea in my head on how I want things to go. And it's looking good so far. Hopefully we can get a sizable chunk of progress done on that this episode, and then I might do some bit. I can't fucking speak. We might do a little bit of exploring if we've got the time, because I do enjoy a good exploration. But I'm gonna do that during the day because I don't want to gamble with my life yet. That is why season 1 ended at episode 5, is because I decided to gamble with my life, which was stupid. And we're not going to do that for a little while, at least. So we're just going to stick to the plan. My build idea for this base, I'm going to have the storage here. I'm going to do kind of like a barrel system, I think, for now. Just right here. Try to keep things somewhat tidy. I don't plan on building super mega builds or anything like that just yet. So it shouldn't be too difficult to keep things somewhat organized. At least until I can come up with a better system, because I've got a lot of random shit on me, and I can already feel the annoyance that is going to come from having to sort through all these random things that I don't want to get rid of, but also don't really need, and so it's just going to become cluttered in my chest, and it's just gonna get stupid. But we're gonna try anyways and figure it out as we go along, because why not? And yeah, so that's gonna be building blocks. That's gonna be like tools, armor, and workstations. This is gonna be monster parts, and then I'll put all my like valuables in here. There. See? We are somewhat organized now. Somewhat. Keyword being I'm not going to use these. Put that away. Keep that for the thumbnail. I use this for the thumbnail. And yeah, that's good for now. I'm going to go ahead and start working on collecting materials for the interior. And actually, no. Here's what I'm going to do. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that. And I'm going to take these. I'm going to make light sources that are pretty, because I am an aesthetic person. Uh-oh. Ah, balls. It's not... Oh, that's gonna piss me off. I knew there was something bugging me, and now I know what it is. Just, I'll let me figure it out. I'll get in there. We're 4 minutes in, and I'm already annoyed by something. That's dumb. I apologize. Okay. There. Now we have some light. Let's finish this. We are going to make this a pretty base. I am not going to build out of oak. I always build out of oak, and I'm kind of wanting to switch it up a bit. I'm not sure what material we're going to build with for the interior of this, but that is okay. This is spruce, so maybe I'll just do spruce. I do like dark colors, but I also kind of always build with spruce. Spruce and oak are my two main building materials, so I'm kind of wondering how much I should just change this up a bit. I need wood. Alright, yeah, it's really time to get some materials, seriously. Grab my pickaxe, and that way I got a spare, and we're just gonna go looking for shit, because we need to. We'll have that there, because why not? What the fuck? There we go. Let's... Boom. I'm not gonna have this on. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Time to go exploring. See if we can find some good materials to build with. I might do birch. Birch is a nice light material. Dark oak's good. There's a huge spruce biome over there, so it's like begging me to use it. I'm not entirely sure. We do live in an area with lots of oak trees. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know. No. Oak is the most commonly used. I haven't seen any dark oak. Birch is kind of nice. But no. No, I'm not gonna do birch. I'm gonna do spruce. I like spruce. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And also, I can always just go in and change the material later. I do that all the time, and it drives my friends nuts. I have this one friend who saw me build this huge house, and then I, block by block, tore it down, and then replaced every single wood block that was spruce with the crimson planks from the nether dimension. And the way I did it was literally one block at a time, and he got so annoyed. It was hilarious. The new axe animation's cool. It just feels like it has more weight to it. I like that. Oh, hey. There you go. I need wool, so that's another objective that we're on for today, is getting wool for a bed. And, oh, that's a baby. Not gonna fuck with you. I need food as well. Food and wool are a big concern for me right now. I want to make sure I don't starve to death. There we go. There we go. There we go. I love spruce. I like spruce trees in general. There's a lot of those where I live in real life, so that's part of the reason why I like them so much. Is because, to me, they just kind of hit home a little bit. I don't know. That and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I need to get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich mod for this game. That would be so good. What is that? Is that a duck? What are you? What are you doing here? That's a chicken. You look badass, dude. Your textures are a little wonky looking. Wait. Are they? I can't tell. You're kind of freaking me out. Your eyes are black. Are you like... I swear I don't have any horror mods installed. If the cave dweller starts showing up and trying to kill me, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Hey, a raccoon. Your name is Rocket. Thank you for the chicken. Alright, I'm not gonna mine the rest of these trees. I'm gonna go take those ones out. And I'm leaving my boat because I need the fucking exercise. My Minecraft character is not burning enough calories, and I'm scared he's gonna get pudgy. More coal. Sweet. Maybe I should put some horror mods in. Add some higher stakes. That'd be kind of fun. I'd probably die, though. And if I do, like, a horror world, I might want to put in a system that lets me respawn and not do hardcore, because doing hardcore and dying all the time and having to start over would get really annoying really quickly. But a horror survival series would be kind of fun, I think. Like, if I combined different horror mods, like the dwellers and the cave dweller and all that other shit, that'd be kind of sick. I think I'd enjoy that. I mean, it'd scare the shit out of me, but it'd be pretty cool. Whoa, what is your deal? You look cool. And you have a really cool laugh. You're not selling anything good, though, except the diamonds, but I actually need coal more than I need diamonds. What is your name? You look like a William. You're a William. William Defoe. That's your name now. He stomped his foot as I walked away. I think I upset him. You should consider that a compliment. That's the best goblin I know. He was better than that other guy. I don't even know that actor's name. But he killed Gwen Stacy, and all I was thinking was, damn, William Defoe would have just stabbed her. Why'd you gotta do him like that, man? But that's just me. that a bee? That's a bee! I love bees in real life and in video games. It's a bee! Oozy goozy goo! I think I scared the shit out of him. I don't know where my brain's at right now. I'm just being a dumbass. Alright, let's get this fucking wood and start building our house. This is gonna be a cool world, I think, once we get this all, like, sorted. And I love Tree Capitator. It eats through the durability of your axes more often, but I think it's fair, considering that you're chopping the whole tree down from the base, and then which, not that Minecraft is a realistic game, even if you did add in, like, certain mods to make it that way, you're still fighting fucking monsters and exploding moss monsters and aliens from another dimension that are being enslaved by a dragon and whatnot. It's never going to be realistic, but being able to chop the whole tree down at once does feel a little bit more grounded than just having it kind of float there a little bit. I'm glad that that's an actual mod you can get now. Just getting kind of annoyed with having to chop the whole damn tree down bit by bit. Boom, there you go, wood. Awesome, love it. Way more fun. Other people might be like, oh, well, you're just fucking lazy. No, I just don't like wasting my time. Like, doing shit. I still don't have a shovel. Gosh, that's so stupid. I need gravel. I need to start making arrows. And I need chickens. Oh, man, I have a whole checklist to get through. And I haven't even built my base yet. Goodness gracious, my brain fires on all cylinders. I've had too much caffeine today. Hold on. Oh, shit, I'm out of coffee. Fuck. I gotta go make more. You know what? That's important. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Everything is right in the world again. There's something dead over there. Hold on. There we go. Nice. This is a cool area too. I like the grass here. Oh, this would have been a nice spot to build too, right in here. Oh, it's nice and cozy. Give me a little earth hut. That's what I'm gonna call our base, the earth hut, 'cause it's in the earth. One with nature, motherfucker. Ow. With a trucker, fucker. Yeah. I know words. Okay. So, I need to eat food. Ooh, neuron activation. Cool. I need to eat food at some point. Preferably right now. That's why I'm burping. You're welcome. I need a shield. Wow, I'm burping a lot. I am so sorry. That is probably not pleasant to listen to. Wow, you got fucked. I'm getting pretty good at this. Alright. Now that we have the materials that we need, we're going to start building our base, interior, and getting everything sorted there. I don't think I have enough for a bed still. Hold on, let me check my inventory. Yeah, I still don't. That's okay. We can work on that in a minute, and it'll be fine. The music is quite good, though. It's a very lovely day in this game. Makes you think that everything's hopeful, beautiful. But the reality is, at any moment, we could get fucking murdered by some random bullshit. That's kind of like real life, though, so I guess it's not so bad. God, I'm depressing. I apologize, people. That is not what you guys came here for. Alright. More lanterns. Beautiful. We are going to go ahead and get to work on building, because that is important. Boom. There we go. Alright, so for now, the doorway starts here. So, break this dirt, and we're going to have a nice little line. Spruce. Nice. I like me some spruce. And we're just going to make the floor first. And while I dig out this floor, I am just going to talk about stuff. So in the last video, I talked a little bit about, like, ADHD and shit. And I think you guys kind of got a little bit of an example of that. My random energy. I admit, like, not gonna go as deep into conversation about that in this episode as I did about the last one, but I was talking about, like, people self-diagnosing themselves with shit, or just recognizing certain attributes of their personality or their thought process that make them think that they have like a neurodivergent brain or something. You could also just be a different person. You don't necessarily have to check the boxes that other people give you. You can just be different and that be enough. I think some people, not all, give themselves these diagnoses so that they have the excuse to finally act like themselves. And I don't mean that to sound offensive if it does. What I come off with is like lots of people, especially in today's world, just don't feel safe enough to use their real personalities. Because, I mean, like, when you really think about it, the internet is both super awesome, but also super judgmental. Like, you see a lot of weird shit, but then you can't put your own weird shit out there because other people think it's not the right kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. Life feels like a big popularity contest, and everybody's just trying really, really hard to either win it as best as they can or lose it as best as they can. Because losing it as best as you can keeps you invisible and safe, and winning it as best as you can gives you the attention that you crave. And most people I've met seem to fit into a category of one or the other. Me personally, I feel like I've reached a point in life where I just don't give a shit. If people like me, then they like me. If they don't, then they don't. I'm making these videos because it's fun, and I act like a goofball because that's just the way I am. Like, I'm just going to do my thing and be consistent with it. The floor's done, so I'm going to work on the scaffolding for the walls, I think. Yeah, so there's going to be like... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, this is going to be cool. We're going to dig this out just a little bit around the outside. There we go. Yeah, okay. I know you guys can't see what I'm picturing in my head, but I promise that I think you will like it. I promise that I think you will like it is the best I can do for you guys. I'm sorry. I love the music in this game. There's something about really melancholic, I guess emotional music is what you could call it, that I just love. I completely forgot what I was talking about earlier. I wanted to mention something about ADHD and just like your mood shifting, and that happens to me a lot too. Is my mood will just change randomly. I have highs and lows, and I don't really know how to explain them. Like in the last video, I was much slower with my speech, and like right now, much slower with my speech. But earlier, I was really hyper and excited. That happens a lot too, and I think it usually depends on what I'm thinking about. Sometimes I spend a lot of time just thinking about really dark things, and that gets to me, and then I just won't be able to be cheery. And then other times, all I can think about is just how beautiful life is, and like how fragile everything is, but in a way that makes it so exciting. I don't know. It's weird. This looks good. This looks like shit, actually, but it looks good, so we're alright. I know what I'm doing next. Oh crap, I'm tearing up a little bit. That's weird. Anyways, I'm going to do this across. That's what I wanted to do, is build across here and kind of have like this, and then I'm going to make it look nicer when I'm done, but we have like a framework that we're building with at the moment. So the corners are gonna have these, like that. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and build these up now. There we go. This looks good. And then I'll fill it in eventually. Yeah, okay, like this. Boom, boom, boom. So it's gonna look like the walls have a framework with logs. Yeah, I like this. This is good. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and just hollow out this whole thing, because now that I think about it, I'm going to do that anyways, I might as well. But if you are somebody that genuinely does have like a neurodivergent brain or whatever, and you've been diagnosed, or you don't need to you don't need the diagnosis because you just know, like, I get it, you know, I don't mean to be offensive if the whole conversation's coming off that way. I do tend to worry about offending people. Not because I care about what they think, but simply because I just don't want to give people pain. I think when people get offended as quickly as they do, and everyone's like, oh my god, you're so easily offended, like, what's wrong with you? They don't realize that the person that is offended, it's a knee-jerk reaction. Like, it's a reflex because of something. Something happened to that person. And they're freaking out because whatever it is that you just said, even though it was not intentional on your part, took their head back in time to whatever it was that did that to them. And that is why they're freaking out so bad. Of course, not everyone's like that. I think there are some people that genuinely are just fucking annoying. But I don't think that most people are like that. I think that people like that are a rarer individual. Like, if you made a comment about someone being fat, and then the skinny guy in the room starts getting pissed off, it's most likely because he at one point in his life was fat. And I'm speaking from experience, because I used to be really overweight, and I lost like 120 pounds, and I was really just wired in on losing it. I did it in about 7 months, but I still get kind of annoyed when people make fat jokes, even though I'm not fat anymore, simply because I know what it's like, and I don't like how it makes me feel when I think about what I used to look like and what I used to feel like. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking about serious stuff now, because I think too much of that can kind of be a turnoff, and I don't want to freak people out. I am going to talk about, next topic, is plans for this game. So once we're done with this base, which we'll probably finish up most of it by the end of this episode, I think my next idea, my next project, is simply just going to be gearing up. Or just going on, like, gearing up, yes, but more or less exploring. Like, I'm going to go out and look for cool shit to collect and build up my arsenal with, because right now I've just got iron tools, which they're getting the job done. I'm able to defend myself against most of the overworld threats, like zombies and skeletons, and of course all their different variants, because this mod added in a ton of new variants of different, like, creatures and shit that have different effects and whatnot, and I'm getting used to them and, like, how to deal with them. Like, there's some skeletons that just can rapid fire their bows, which is terrifying. And then there's also some that have, like, just really high defenses. So I'm learning how to take those guys on. But I wouldn't say like, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm the shit, and then get killed the next episode. Like, that would definitely make me feel like shit. But I'm getting better at fighting them, and the tools that I have are good enough for it. So I'm not as worried, per se. What is it that I need? I'm trying to access one of the mods right now. Where is it? There it is. I think it's this. Funnily enough, I think you can use, yeah, you can use the stone cutter on spruce now. There was a certain block texture I wanted to use. Vertical spruce planks. Oh shit, what? What? No fucking way, dude. What? What? Wait. Huh? Yo! What? Can you step on it? It's a whole ass block. Bro! Yes, I love this mod. I didn't even know they put that in there. That is sick. Yeah! Holy shit, I'm excited. I can't wait to build with that. You guys, I don't want to cut bread. totally randomly just completely altered everything that my brain was about to talk about. That is so exciting. You have no idea. That is so cool. Holy shit. Anyways. Oh, man. That is going to be so much fun. You guys don't even know. Holy shit. Anyways, with that being said, though, like, the plan for later that I was trying to talk about was just, like, trying to get into exploring the game. Because this mod pack I'm using has so many different, like, structures and shit that you can, like, visit and conquer and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and gear up with what I do have at the moment, which is just iron and a couple of diamond pieces of armor. And those tools are good enough to handle most of what I've come across so far. And I'm gonna use that as much as I can. And I'm gonna try and avoid some of the really large threats. Like, there's overworld boss fights now that you can randomly come across. I don't think I'm gonna take those on with just iron gear. And then while I'm out exploring and shit and finding stuff, I am also gonna try and do a bit of mining, because I know that I need to get better quality stuff. So it's going to be a combination of trying to loot stuff, because I'm going to definitely loot different, like, places of interest to try and get better things. But then I'm also going to try and get the materials I need to make better stuff for myself manually. And I'm going to try and combine those two things and kind of do some adventure episodes where I'm just out finding shit and doing stuff and goofing off. Hopefully coming across maybe some cool characters, like some villagers. Maybe another goblin guy, if he's selling something interesting. That'd be nice. Definitely gonna kill some fucking spiders. Seems to be a bit of an overpopulation issue. And stuff like that. This looks so good. I might change the floor, but I'll do that off camera. And maybe not. Because you got the... No, I like this. Having the top, like the planks, the regular planks, and then having... What is this? Refined planks, which they look a bit larger than the ones on the floor. Kind of gives a little bit of a variety. Small planks for the floor, bigger planks laid up for the walls, and then it does kind of have a rustic vibe. I'm liking it. I definitely need to do some decorations and maybe change the ceiling up a bit, but it's looking pretty good. I, right now, am going to put away all of these blocks I'm building with, though. Yeah, and then I'm just going to put dead stuff here. That works. And then, like, yep, 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 awesome. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Put the rest of that in there. And then there's one more thing I need to handle. And then I think I need to call it. We're getting pretty close to time for this episode, and I just don't want to go over the time. Oh, I think they knew I was coming. It doesn't matter, I'm still gonna kill him. I'm killing both of you. You guys are on my property. This entire ocean is now my property. I'm oceanic, motherfucker! Yeah! Come here! Give me that eyeball. You're next! Hoorah! What do you have? Do you have a tool? No, you don't. Okay, we're cool. I thought he had a trident for a second. I was scared. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. I'm swinging. I'm swanging. And I'm taking the string and I'm littering. Because I'm just such a fucking gangster type of shit, man. Alright. I feel good now. We got to kill something. I'm happy. Endorphins are flowing. I'm getting some adrenaline. That guy is definitely deadly. Hold on a second. Hey, are you oceanic, motherfucker? Because I'm oceanic. Do it. Do it! You suck dick. You're not good. You're not good, bro. Get on my level. You can't even know how to use that oversized pitchfork. Little bitch. I need to stop talking so much shit. Poor dude wasn't actually attacking me. I attacked him first. This area looks... I went out to clear some mobs real fast and I immediately found something distracting. Well, I mean, it's not distracting. I've actually had my eye on this for a while, and I was planning on checking it out. I was just gonna save it till next episode, but since I'm here, might as well take a quick look. It doesn't look like there's much in here. Yeah, it's a dead end. There's some ores, though. That's kind of neat. This would have been a cool place to set up shop and live. It's not bad. I mean, all I'd have to do is fill the floor in to get rid of the water, and we can live here. But I'm already building where I'm at now. We can use this area for something else. We could come in here and build something inside, like a, I don't know, a treasure room or a secret stash. I don't know. There's nobody to really keep secrets from. It's just us in this world. But I think the concept is still pretty cool. And there's definitely some nice coal chunks in here. Yeah, look at you. Look at you, big boy. Yeah, this area's kind of neat. I like it. Maybe we'll just like chill in here and go fishing. We'll just chuck a fishing rod in here and just camp. I don't know. I like this spot though. I want to make it into something or use it for something. Because that's a unique little area. Anyways, we came out to clear out those spiders and got roped into a completely different side adventure. It was kind of fun. Ooh, kelp. I want that. You can eat it, but that's not what I'm going to use it for. Like air columns and stuff. Maybe make a water elevator up into a big, like, floating thing. Or like something on stilts. I don't know. We'll see. Get off of my bitch. Yeah, we're getting good. We're getting good. I'm getting back in the game, brother. It had been a while since I had really gotten into a Minecraft world when I made the last couple of episodes. So I was a little rusty, it felt like, but I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it. I'm getting excited. I'm getting fucking pumped, dude. I'm ready. Alright. Anyways, this was mostly a building episode, which was kind of nice, but we did get to do some exploring. We met a raccoon named Rocket, and a sparrow. No, that was the last episode we met a sparrow. That guy was cool. Oh, and a goblin named William. That was interesting. He didn't try to sell us anything good, though. I think he was running an extortion racket. He's probably evading his taxes. But I don't work for the IRS, so I don't care. And we had some, like, deep emotional moments, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't call it emotional. We just talked about shit that was on my mind while I built. And we got this really cool rustic base done. And we discovered fucking vertical slabs, which I am so excited about. You guys don't even know. But I think that's a good place to call it. This was kind of a chill episode. It was kind of nice. I enjoyed it. Um, but with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, go ahead and hit the like button or subscribe. Or leave a comment letting me know what you liked and didn't like so that I know what to make videos on in the future. So far, this is just me playing Minecraft and dying forever. It's kind of sad. Anyways, see you later.